goodness gracious. So I was at the wrong restaurant. Couldn't really read the lettering. Okay, this is the one I'm supposed to be at. It's called Amaravati or something like that. It's right next to Cajun crab. Finally got it. Something weird's going on over there. I don't know what it is though. So one of the nicknames of this park is called Gandhi Park. And there is a shrine to Gandhi. It's a statue to Gandhi's mission field right up ahead. And they usually have tons of ducks and hundreds, and sometimes even thousands of Indian people. And I mean from India, not Native American, but Indian, like India. You know, like when the Spanish conquistadors came here, it was like 1492, or I don't remember the exact day, but they thought Indian people were here from India, and it was Native American people, so they called Native American peoples Indians, but they're really from India. So the real Indians are actually from India. So the conquistador, the great conquistador that discovered America, thought that they had discovered India, when it was actually not India. And the Native Americans were not Indians, they were Native Americans. Anyway, this is Gandhi, who is Indian. He's from India. And this is Gandhi Park. So it looks exactly like the Ganges River, so when all the Indian people are here and they have their festivals here, all kinds of stuff. And you can kind of see him a little bit right here as I drive by. That's Gandhi right there with a stick walking. That's called Gandhi Park. I was going to do some filming of it one time. My friend never showed up. And this is actually some of the river right here, which we nicknamed the Ganges River. In actuality, it's just a river in Irving, which sometimes I call India. Irving is kind of India in a way. There's probably more temples here than Christian churches. Actually, there's probably more Indian people here than Christians. It's mostly from India, and they're big on Indian food. It takes a long time to cook. It's hard to find the people where they live. But anyway, this is their park, and it has a real name. Gandhi Park is actually a slang name for it. It's not the real name of the park, but Gandhi is in the park. So I mean, a statue of Gandhi with a cane, and that's the name of the park. Thomas Jefferson Park. So that's the local community college in Irving, and it's really popular for Nepal. So there's a big Nepalese, you know, Mount Everest in Nepal. There's a big group of Nepalese that come here from Nepal to study business and computers and things like that. And there was an incident at that particular college where a guy went in and shot his girlfriend. This is when we were living there at the time, probably maybe before 2017, around that time, 2018 maybe. It made national news, but they had to put the whole school in lockdown. It's mostly 90% Indian people and Nepalese, but the guy that did it was Hispanic. Okay, so how I get my shows up back in the day was Frontier. So I used Frontier. Now, when I first started, before I started, vlogging, I was doing independent movies, like feature films, and these are original feature films and short films that I was uploading, and I started with Spectrum, and they did pretty good. This was out of Irving. Then I switched over to Frontier once I went to Carrollton, and I could get a 40-minute show up in 5 minutes. So I could do a 45-minute vlog, and I'd have it up in 5 minutes, or even faster. Sometimes it would load in 3 minutes. I could do an hour show in 4 or 5 minutes. I could upload it that quick. I had 500 megabytes upload, 500 megabytes. Well, it was 500 megabytes download and 500 megabytes per second download and 500 megabytes per second upload. And then that was Frontier. That's what they advertised. Very fast. It was fiber optic direct line. Now, when I switched over, I no longer used Frontier. Now, Frontier, when I was using Frontier and I was doing fast uploads, I was paying $80 a month. That's what I was paying. Now that I'm using this other company, which I'm having problems with currently, they charge now $54.99. They started charging $20 a month when I first got a hold of them, and I was able to get shows up, but I had to really do a lot of arguing with them, and they had to bring out a technician and all kinds of stuff, so it was a big headache. Now that I continue to use them, they went up to $40, $39.99 a month. Now they're up to $54.99 a month. And major problems. Not Frontier. Wasn't Frontier. But because of the deregulation, it doesn't work the way you think. So Frontier cannot advertise in certain areas that this other company can. I'm not going to badmouth them yet because I'm working with them. But if they keep on and I have to switch or something has, something's got to happen, then I will badmouth them. Now I'm badmouthing Frontier because Frontier was charging me $80 a month. But this was for a direct line of fiber optic at 500 megabytes per second up and 500 megabytes per second download, which probably wasn't even true. When I would run the system, I'd only get like 240 megabytes per second download and like 200 megabytes per second upload, which is dang good. It's really good. To do a show, you only need 20 to 30 megabytes per second upload. And then it's good to have 200 or 250 megabytes per second download. You don't need it, but it's good to have that. On an upload for a show, if you're doing a 40-minute show or even a 20-minute show, you want at least 20 megabytes per second upload. At least 20, which is slow. That's not good, but you can do it with 20. Ideally, you want at least 100 megabytes per second upload. That's really good. Anyway, I'll badmouth them later. Lutheran Church, entrust your work to the Lord. That's Proverbs 16:33. thought you had a trunk. Or you had it in the trunk. No, I thought you had it.
Hi, kitty. We missed you. Are you a good boy?
Tomcat, baby. What you making, sweetheart?
Chicken parmesan.
Ooh, good. So in a little while, I was gonna have Linda and I do a new song for Drooble. You can use this for like kind of a drum thing. That kind of drum. Then I made a little spaghetti on the side right here. And this is what she got from where she's at right now, some Italian joint. It's a pretty big place. It's some kind of Parmesan chicken or something. Then she got some bread too. Ooh, that was hot. I'm gonna eat this and put it in my mouth, go down in my stomach. Yummy, yummy. And I add a little bit of olive oil. A long story with olive oil. All right, LcSbanD, he's a sidekick of the president of the Southern Militia. Try some, kitty. You brave? Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty. You can do it. I'm training him. I'm training him to be a killer. Go this way. There you go. Get some of that water. Get some of that water, kitty. Come on. Get some of that water. Get some of that water. Get some of that water, kitty. Get that water, kitty. There you go. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on, kitty. Get it. Get it. Get that water. Come on, get the water. Come on, try it. Try it, kitty. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you got a little bit of it. Now try it. Come on. Give it a try. Don't be shy. Come on. You're gonna tell. I'm training him. It's like a waterboarding training, just in case if they capture him and try to waterboard him for information, he'll be ready to go. I'm training him to be a good warrior.
Michigan's governor, plus voter intimidation and efforts to combat it in our series, Power of the Vote.
That's good, kitty. Attack him. Get him.
I'm a white woman and he's on Adderall. There's an Adderall shortage.
Out of anger over her COVID restrictions.
Yeah, there's my friend Eric. I didn't get it quick enough though. It's on YouTube. We got the tacos, good to go. We don't always get out of the car, stretch our legs to eat the tacos, but we do get out of the car to retrieve your pizza. But unfortunately, at the present moment, and probably for a very long time, probably for a while, at least it's reproduced by Disney, I am not a robot. I'm a human being eating a taco from Jack in the Box. And not to forget the sauce. Bonnie and Clyde look down from heaven, and they look down into hell And they tell those highwaymen, those officers of the law, they say, we pardon you, but when you understand Jesus Christ, officer of the law, then Jesus will remove your badge and sidearm. And if you get down on your knees and beg and ask for forgiveness, then you can go to heaven. I won't let you in, says Bonnie, but Jesus might. And then Clyde looks over at her and goes, come here, baby. I got a chicken wing for you. They're only 306 right there. I just paid $3.50